Hi, everyone. Welcome to English with Caitlin, an English listening podcast. Today's episode's title, At the Hospital. Hi, everyone. How are you these days? The weather is changing here. It was spring, but now it is very hot. I think summer is here now. When the seasons change, I usually get sick. Last week, I was sick. Thankfully, it was only a small cold, but I started thinking, what do people do when they are sick? Everyone is different, right? What food do you eat when you are sick? Do you go to the doctor? Do you stay home and rest? When I'm sick, I try to sleep a lot. Sleep is my number one priority. Priority means something that is very important to you. It's what you want to do first or focus on most. When I am sick, I focus on getting sleep. It's my priority. If my body gets enough rest, I feel a little better. Some energy comes back. But sometimes it's hard to sleep when you are sick. If you have a sore throat or if you keep coughing, it can be difficult to sleep, especially when you have a stuffy nose. Sometimes when you are sick, your nose feels full. This is called a stuffy nose. It can be hard to breathe through your nose. You might try to blow your nose, but it still feels blocked. No matter how many times you blow your nose, the feeling does not go away. It is very hard to sleep with a stuffy nose. You might need to breathe through your mouth instead. What about a runny nose? A stuffy nose and a runny nose are different. A stuffy nose means your nose feels blocked. The snot is stuck inside your nose. A runny nose means the snot is coming out of your nose. The snot is not stuck. The snot keeps coming. It runs out all the time. You need to use a lot of tissues. It's hard to stop it. When you can finally fall asleep, that is the best. Your body needs sleep to help fight the illness, the cold, the fever, or whatever you may be sick with. Sleep is important. But what else is important when you are sick? Food. Food is very important. When you are sick, eating can be hard. You may not feel hungry, but your body needs energy to get better. Try to eat a little, even if you don't want to. When you are sick, what do you do? Do you go to the hospital or do you stay home and rest? Do you take medicine? Do you drink tea or soup? If it is a small cold, I think most people stay home and rest. But what do you do when you are really sick? Do you go to the hospital? If you are really sick, you should go to the hospital. The doctor can help you. You can get medicine, you can feel better. So, let's talk about going to the hospital. Going to the hospital. Going to the hospital can be scary. When you go to a hospital, the first thing you do is check in. You talk to a person at the front desk. The front desk person will ask you some questions. The front desk person might say something like this: Hello, how can I help you? What is your name? Do you have an appointment? Can I see your ID or health card? Please wait here. The nurse will call your name soon. You tell them what's wrong. The front desk person might ask, What are your symptoms? What is a symptom? A symptom is how your body feels when you are sick. It shows that something is wrong. They ask for your name and maybe your ID or health card. Then you wait for the nurse or doctor. There is a waiting area where you can sit down and wait. When the nurse calls your name, go with them to the exam room. The exam room is a small room where the nurse and doctor check your health. The nurse will ask you questions. They will ask you how you feel and what your symptoms are. The nurse may check your temperature, blood pressure, and weight. This helps the doctor understand what is wrong and how to help you. After that, the nurse will leave the room. The doctor will come in to talk to you. The doctor will use the information you gave to the nurse to understand your health better and decide what to do next. Now, let's listen to and look at some very common phrases used at the hospital. It's good to know these phrases if you are sick and you go to the hospital. So let's listen. This first phrase is very important to know. The front desk worker, the nurse, the doctor, they might all ask you this question. What are your symptoms? Let's listen.
Okay, what are your symptoms?
What are your symptoms? A symptom is how your body feels when you are sick. It's what you feel and experience that tells you something is wrong. For example, if you have a cold, your symptoms could be a runny nose, a sore throat, sneezing, coughing, feeling tired. It's important to be able to describe your symptoms. This helps the doctor understand what might be wrong and how to help you feel better. This second phrase is also very important to know. Do you have any allergies? The nurse and the doctor will ask you. They don't want to give you medicine you could be allergic to. Let's listen.
Do you have any allergies?
Do you have any allergies? We know that nurses and doctors are very busy, so they might shorten sentences. Instead of asking, do you have any allergies? They might just ask, any allergies?
Any allergies?
Any allergies? Let's talk about one more phrase. It's about prescriptions. A prescription is a note from a doctor that tells you what medicine you need. The doctor writes it after checking your health.
I'm going to give you a prescription.
I'm going to give you a prescription. You take the prescription to a pharmacy. The pharmacist gives you medicine.
And I will write you the prescription.
I will write you the prescription. I hope that everyone can stay healthy and not have to go to the hospital. Please take care of your health. I hope this episode was helpful. I will prepare some episodes about going to hotels, shopping, and more. Thank you for listening, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye-bye.